Hello and welcome to another daily devotion with Pastor Andrew. That's me. So we have moved into the final week. Today is the fourth Sunday of Advent. And what is our picture today? I'm assuming it is a mother and a son. There you go. Mother and a son. Our reading comes from Isaiah 7, verses 10 and 14. The Lord spoke to Ahaz, saying, The Lord himself will give you a sign. Look, the young woman is with child, and shall bear a son, and shall name him Emmanuel. Yes, familiar words, right? Emmanuel, God with us. Good. For us to ponder today from Madeleine L'Engle, yeah. Two-part invention. That's the book, article, what have you with it. She says this: I need a God who is with us always, everywhere, in the deepest depths as well as the highest heights. Yes, yes, yes. And God is there in all of those things. That's, something that we often forget. And as Christ's body today, we need to do the same, to be there for one another, regardless of if, we are at church, if people aren't at church, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we need to remember. Okay. Ooh, this one's a little bit longer. Our theme today, show us a sign. Signs serve one of four purposes: direction, pointing to destination; safety, teaching rules and warning of potential danger; information, posting instructions; and identification, labeling where things are. Signs are meant for strangers. When we know a place, we stop looking at signs. Yep, that's right. When we know a place, you stop looking at signs. I think it's interesting because even though many of us know how to get certain places, what do? We still pull out our phones and load up some kind of map program and put it in there, right? And once again, my generation is kind of that in between of, we know how to read a paper map and we can use Google, or we try to. It's something else. That's something else. When you give a map to someone younger and they're like, what do I do with this? I can't read this. All right, anyway. Yeah, so when we know a place, we stop looking at signs. They move into the background and we begin to navigate subconsciously. Nothing makes this phenomenon more obvious than when a new traffic sign is installed in the neighborhood, right? The tendency to not see what is now there means new traffic lights must blink for a period of days before beginning operation. Ooh, yes. New stop signs must be new labeled. New stop signs must be new labeled new. I think that first new shouldn't be in there. Anyway, new stop signs must be labeled new, so residents are jolted off autopilot and into a new reality. In Ahaz's day, things were changing. God promised a sign, a kind of new blinking traffic light for all to see. A young woman would have a child called Emmanuel, marking a transformational shift. God, it seems, would be with the people forevermore. Can you imagine Ahaz's response? He must have developed a heightened awareness as he began to anticipate the coming of the nearness of God. Can we anticipate God in the same way? Can we look for clues in the changes around us, both large and small? Perhaps God is making a way and creating a home in the things that seem unfamiliar to us. There are new signs all around us. They have the potential to change us, just as they must have changed Ahaz. My first thought was, it's quite a long time for a blinking red light on the coming of Christ, but Who am I? Who am I, right? Can we anticipate God in the same way? Can we look for clues in the changes around us, large and small? God is making a way and creating a home in the things that seem unfamiliar. New signs are all around us. Are we aware of it? And can they potentially change us? Yes, yes, yes. I've preached about that before. I need to listen to it. Our prayer, a short one, Luther would be happy. From your nearness, O God, show us a sign. Yeah. All right, we enter into the last week of Advent and then in the season of Christmas. We still have all those to go because we go into the Epiphany of the Lord, which is the 6th of January. This year, or rather next year, all years. Same day. All right. Until then, till tomorrow. God bless.